Hello, welcome back to all my subscribers. And if this is your first time on this channel, I would tell you or I would advise you to subscribe today because look, you will not miss it. You will not regret subscribing with our channel. Hey, it is a pleasure to be with you today. And today, I will be talking about the new book that I just put out, which called The Tornado Ride to the Invisible World. I know I have not posted any video since 2022, and now is a comeback for all that I have missed. So basically, right now we are going to post a little bit more often just to keep you updated with what we're doing right now. Hey, we have that new book available, which is the book I just told you. I just published this book, and it is available for pre-order right now. And it will be completely available by 27th of February this year, 2025. And you can order your copy as quick as you can. And this book, in general, is a sci-fi book, a very interesting book, a must-read book. In this book, you will feel like when you're reading this book, like you are from one world to another world. This book take you from our current world and take you to a futuristic world, a world where everything is highly technologic, everything is working as fancy, as it can be. I'll tell you, in this world called the Shadow Hill that the book is talking about, in Shadow Hill, there is no work in Shadow Hill that you need to do for you to earn money. In Shadow Hill, everyone shares everything. For example, you have cars, all the cars are available, and cars are flying in the air. No cars are driving on the ground. In Shadow Hill, I would say that communication is something fancy where you don't have to use your mouth to communicate. You use your thought, you use your mind. So basically, you want to talk to someone, you talk to the person through mind waving, or what we call thought waving in the book. And in the book, there's many characters. You have Adu, which is the main character in the book, and this character is the person who was living in the visible world, which is our world, and was taken by a tornado. And from being taken by the tornado, he was taken to an invisible world called Shadow Hill. And in Shadow Hill, there is a prophecy where there was going to be someone coming from the visible world to the invisible world, and in that invisible world, that person would have a mark, and that mark would be generated by the travel that he encountered. And when he get to that invisible world, he would become the savior of that invisible world. And that character named Adu in the book, he's the one who was chosen to create a bridge between the visible world and the invisible world. And him being in the invisible world, he is going to fix the invisible world that have some evil void that's trying to consume the people. And the way that happened is due to fear, due to hatefulness, due to things like and division, like I said. So the void feed on all those negative activities. Like if the people have fears, divisions, they have hateful thoughts. So when they have those kind of things, the void feed on those and grow based on that. And as the void is growing, it has as a mission to destroy the invisible world, which is Shadow Hill. And the mission that Adu has as the character or the main character in the book is to go and convince the people of the power they have within them and make them change their mind and reunify themselves and join force against the void with Adu. So basically, this book is a must-read book, a book that you will not miss out if you buy it. And the book is available on Amazon, is available on Barnes and Noble, it's available on the main website. Like I said, you can reach out, check the book online, and get your copy right now. Get your copy right now. And also, the book will be available completely by the 27th of February, and then by then you can actually order it, and it will come instantly, my friend. And I will tell you, it is interesting. This book, like I said, there's many characters in the book, and like it talks about the the different technology that the invisible world has, like cars, flying cars, communication, how that work in the invisible world, how there are a bunch of characters like in the invisible world who are responsible for technology, for mind communication, for gardening, for history, all those things you will learn, and it is something you will not regret buying. This book is a must read, and you will learn on how Adu himself, who is the main character in the book, when he get to Shadow Hill, how he met a woman, and that woman is going to be his mentor, who is going to teach him about the invisible world and let him understand what is really going on in that world, and why Adu's mission in the world is crucial. And because of this woman, Adu would be able to understand everything clearly, and even learn how to use thought raving, which is the way of communication, and also partake in the travel in those flying cars, travel in instant travel from distance, and how Adu would finally end up defeat the void. But by defeating the void, he will lose himself. But when he loses himself, he doesn't completely gone. In the book, he's going to explain to you what happened to Adu after he loses himself in trying to save Shadow Hill. My friend, I'll tell you, this is the moment for you to go get your copy. It's going to be interesting, very interesting. Go get your copy and come back and let me know what you think of this book. And one thing that is so important, if you get your copy, do not forget to drop a comment. Do not forget to leave a feedback in regard to the book, to how interesting it is, to the content, to the message, things like that. Leave a comment and encourage others to buy it if you like it. And I would say it was a pleasure to be with you. Like I said, the last time I dropped a video was 2022, and now that we come back with a new book, I decided to come back with more video on that book specifically, probably go over a certain part of the book and answer question to those who read the book. And if you do have question after reading the book, if you want to have a chat with me after reading that book to clarify the whole story, we can talk about it. And I would say it is a pleasure, or it was a pleasure to be with you today. And I will see you again in another video so we can continue conversing in regard to this book. Again, I'll see you in another video. Ciao, ciao.